Hello, kiddos. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Van Gogh, or Van Gogh, as the French say. We're going to go ahead and make something special that he loved to do. So he loved sunflowers. He liked to draw and paint everything with landscapes, and we talked about landscapes in art class. Landscapes are anything that has a view. So if I'm looking outside, I see mountains, I see hills. He loved that. So the first thing we're going to do is take your paper, and you're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a marker. Now mine's a permanent one, so you can use a permanent one, but make sure if you do use one that you have something underneath so it doesn't go through on your table or wherever you're drawing. Also, you're going to need some color pencils or crayons or markers, whatever you have. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our paper. Okay, so right here is the center of our paper. So I'm just going to put my hand right there. So we're going to be going and doing the top right here. So the first thing I want you to do is I'm going to go ahead and make some ovals. I'm going to make an oval there, an oval over here, and an oval over here. Okay, that looks kind of like a circle, but it could be an oval. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and make some petals. Now these ones don't have to be perfect, so I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to just go around the circle. See how I did that? So it doesn't have to be perfect, but you can just go around. So it's going to be looking like just petals that are going around your flower. So this is going to be your center of your flower. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this side. There we go. Now, I don't want my petals to overlap here, so I'm just going to start right here, and I'm going to end right there. So I don't want no lines between or on top of my other petal there. Now, we're going to talk about, let's make a flower pot or a vase or a vase, okay? So we're going to go ahead and make a big U. And how we do that is I'm going to start right here on this flower. I'm going to go make a U, and I'm going to end at the other flower. So it's a big U. Now right in the middle, I'm going to go ahead and make a little line, and that's going to be so we can just see where our vase, our flower plant, our plant pot, where it's going to be, okay? So, or where it starts and where it ends. So after we do that, let's go ahead and put some stems on our flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and make a little stem just to the flower pot. And I'm going to go ahead and crisscross this one just to give it a little bit. So look, I stop right there and then I start again. So just to give it a little bit of effect. I like the way that this looks for myself. But you don't have to do it that way. You can do it anyway. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and decorate our pot. Now you can do any design you want, and I'm going to go ahead and make some squigglies. And I'm going to make another squiggly on the bottom. Good. All right. Now, remember when we talked last year, we went and we made some coffee mugs, and we wanted to make the backdrop to be half of a wall and half of a table. I hope you guys remember that. So we're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to put a line. So if I have my flower pot right here, I'm going to start right here, and the line does not have to be perfect, okay? So do you see how I went bzz, stop, bzz, and I finished, okay? So the reason why I do that is because this part up here is going to be kind of like the back behind the flowers. It's going to be the wall. And then this is right here is going to be all the table. Now you can go ahead and decorate your table if you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and put some lines going down, which they don't have to be perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some lines across, so it's going to look like we have some squares, just like that. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some little tiny seeds just in our ovals or in the middle of our flowers, just like this. So when we talk about Van Gogh, he loved to make flowers, especially sunflowers. He loved to draw art that looked like it was alive. So if you look at his artwork, you can see he makes the Starry Night, and he puts different patterns, waves in the air to look like the wind is blowing a little bit. It's pretty cool. All right, so the next thing, after you put your little dots all over, then it's time to go ahead and outline everything with a black marker. So if you have a washable one, use a washable one. But again, if you have a permanent marker, I want to make sure that you have something underneath your paper so it doesn't go through. All right, so I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just trace everything on my paper with black marker. Everything, even the little dots. Even the stems. Even my flower pot, or my vase, or my vase, whatever you want to say it. Even my pattern. Oop, I went off a little bit there, but it's all right. Okay, the next thing you're going to do, so after you do everything in black marker, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and pick your colors that you want. Now, Van Gogh loved the color yellow because yellow means happiness and it means joy, and he just loved the color yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. After that, you're going to color your flowers, just like I am here. Okay, so you can go ahead and choose whatever colors you want to do. And then when you talk about the patterns, you can do a pattern on the bottom too with different colors. So if I want blue and red and blue and red and blue and red and blue and red, you know, just different colors. You can use any colors you want. I can't wait to see your artwork. I am so happy that you're here with me today, and I'll see you next time.